Most people look at the 10th house to understand career, but that's only half the truth. Your real professional destiny is revealed by where the 10th Lord is placed. Hello and welcome to AstroPatterns. I'm Dr. Subrata Holder, Vedic astrologer and career analyst. When people think about career astrology, they often focus only on the 10th house. But in Vedic astrology, the real story of your professional destiny unfolds through the placement of the 10th Lord across the birth chart. The house where the 10th Lord is placed shows where your work karma flows, how success comes to you, why career struggles or recognition repeat, what kind of authority or public image you develop. In today's in-depth session, you'll learn what happens when the 10th Lord occupies each of the 12 houses, how this placement shapes career growth, reputation, and life direction, practical outcomes seen repeatedly in real charts. Please note, results vary based on planetary strength, aspects, conjunctions, and timing. This is a foundational karmic interpretation, not a one-factor prediction. Let's begin. In Vedic astrology, the 10th house, also called the house of karma, governs profession and livelihood, authority and leadership, social status and public image, responsibility and reputation, work-related karma from past lives. The planet ruling your 10th house is known as the 10th Lord. Where this planet sits in the chart shows where and how your career energy expresses itself. When the 10th Lord is placed in the first house, career becomes a defining part of a person's identity. These individuals are strongly driven by ambition and a desire to achieve something meaningful through their own efforts. They're often self-made, relying more on personal initiative than external support. Leadership comes naturally, and others tend to recognize them as confident, capable, and authoritative. Their public image is closely tied to who they are as a person, not just what job they hold. This placement is especially favorable for people who need to stand on their own name and reputation, such as entrepreneurs, doctors, consultants, executives, or public-facing leaders. However, if the 10th Lord is weak or afflicted, career pressure can dominate life. Ego conflicts, excessive self-focus, or burnout may arise if balance is not maintained. When the 10th Lord is in the second house, career energy flows directly toward wealth, family security, and values. Professional success often translates into financial stability and social respect. These individuals earn through their voice, knowledge, or advisory ability. What they say and how they say it plays a major role in their livelihood. Career choices are usually practical and income-oriented, with a strong desire to support family and build long-term assets. This placement favors careers in finance, banking, law, education, consulting, and public speaking. However, if the planet is weak or afflicted, income may fluctuate, or family expectations may create stress. In such cases, learning financial discipline becomes essential. With the 10th Lord in the third house, success depends far more on effort than luck. These individuals are courageous, action-oriented, and mentally active. They thrive in environments that reward communication, initiative, and persistence. Career growth comes through writing, speaking, marketing, sales, media, or digital platforms. Many choose independent or entrepreneurial paths, preferring freedom over rigid structures. This placement strongly supports journalists, content creators, marketers, sales professionals, and online entrepreneurs. However, nothing comes automatically here. If effort is inconsistent, results slow down. Discipline and sustained action are the true keys to success. When the 10th Lord occupies the fourth house, career becomes closely tied to security, stability, and foundations. Work often connects with land, property, education, administration, or public service. These individuals seek emotional satisfaction through their profession and usually prefer stable, long-term careers. Many gain recognition within institutions or organizations that serve society. This placement is favorable for real estate professionals, educators, administrators, government employees, and civic service roles. The main challenge here is balance. Career responsibilities may compete with personal or family life, making emotional management an important life lesson. When the 10th Lord is placed in the 5th house, career karma expresses through intelligence, creativity, and higher understanding. This placement shows that professional success is not driven only by effort, but by mental sharpness, insight, and originality. People with this placement often gain authority through knowledge. They are recognized because of what they know, how they think, or how creatively they express ideas. Leadership here is subtle. It comes from wisdom rather than force. There is a strong connection between career and education, teaching or mentoring, creative intelligence, strategic thinking. Such individuals are often respected as advisors, thinkers, creators, or guides. This placement is favorable for careers in education, coaching and mentoring, financial markets, analysis or speculation, arts, media, writing, entertainment, or creative industries. However, the fifth house also governs risk-taking and speculation. If the 10th lord is weak or afflicted, the person may take impulsive career risks, make speculative decisions without discipline, experience fluctuations due to overconfidence. Balance between creativity and responsibility is essential for long-term success. When the 10th lord is placed in the 6th house, career success comes through challenge, service, and competition. This is not an easy placement, but it is a powerful one. Here, professional growth happens by solving problems, facing opposition, competing, and overcoming resistance. People with this placement often gain authority in careers where struggle is part of the process. They develop strength through pressure and gain authority by proving themselves repeatedly. This placement is especially strong for fields that involve service to others, discipline and responsibility, conflict management. Favorable career areas include medicine and healthcare, law enforcement, defense or security, legal practice, litigation, or compliance. These individuals often have the ability to defeat competitors and handle difficult work environments. However, the downside of this placement is stress. If not balanced properly, it can lead to overwork, chronic pressure, health strain due to constant responsibility. Learning to manage workload and boundaries is key to sustained success. When the 10th lord is placed in the 7th house, career becomes strongly dependent on people, partnerships, and public interaction. Professional success here does not happen in isolation. It comes through clients, business partners, public-facing roles, and one-on-one interactions. These individuals are often skilled at dealing with people and thrive in environments where communication, negotiation, and collaboration are essential. This placement is highly suitable for business ownership, consulting and advisory professions, trade, commerce, and client-based services. Career growth often accelerates after forming the right partnership or professional alliance. However, because the 5th house governs relationships, this placement also carries risk. If the 10th lord is weak or afflicted, there may be conflicts with partners, dependence on unreliable people, career instability due to relationship issues. Clear agreements and strong boundaries are crucial for long-term professional stability. When the 10th lord is placed in the 8th house, career follows a transformational and unpredictable path. This is one of the most intense placements for professional karma. Here, success is rarely linear. Instead, it involves sudden rises and falls, deep changes in career direction, periods of uncertainty followed by growth. This placement often pushes individuals into careers involving research and investigation, hidden systems or confidential work, depth, crisis management, or transformation. Fields commonly associated with this placement include research and analytics, insurance and risk management, surgery or emergency professions, occult sciences, or esoteric studies. Career stability usually comes later in life after major internal and external transformations. Early phases may feel unstable, but they serve a deeper karmic purpose. If the 10th Lord is strong, this placement can bring powerful influence behind the scenes, mastery over complex systems, long-term authority after struggle. Patience and adaptability are essential for fulfilling this career path. When the 10th Lord is placed in the 9th house, career becomes closely connected with ethics, higher knowledge, and life purpose. This placement often shows a person whose professional path is guided by principles rather than pressure. Career growth is supported by mentors, teachers, or senior figures, and opportunities often appear at the right time, especially when the individual follows truth and integrity. There is a natural alignment between dharma and profession. Many people with this placement feel that their work must have meaning, not just income. Luck tends to support their career, particularly in the long run. This position is especially favorable for careers related to teaching and higher education, law, policy and advisory roles, philosophy, spirituality, or moral leadership. However, challenges can arise if ego interferes. Conflicts with teachers, mentors, or authority figures may occur when humility is missing. Respect for guidance is essential for full success with this placement. 10th Lord in the 10th house. When the 10th Lord occupies its own house, this creates maximum career strength. This placement gives a strong sense of authority, ambition, and visibility. The individual is naturally drawn toward leadership roles and is often recognized publicly for their work. Career growth tends to be steady and responsibility comes early in life. There is a strong desire to achieve status, respect, and influence. These individuals often command attention in professional environments and are trusted with important roles. This placement is excellent for government or administrative positions, corporate executives and managers, leadership roles across all sectors. The main caution here is overambition. When balance is lost, work can dominate life, or power struggles may arise. Success is best sustained when leadership is combined with responsibility and ethical conduct. 10th Lord in the 11th house. When the 10th Lord is placed in the 11th house, career success comes through networks, groups, and large organizations. This is a powerful placement for gains, recognition, and fulfillment of professional goals. Income and opportunities often increase through connections, teamwork, and social reach. The individual may influence large audiences or communities with their work. This position supports careers where visibility, collaboration, and mass impact are important. It is especially suitable for corporate leadership and organizational roles, politics and social leadership, digital platforms, media, and online communities. The key lesson here is ethics. When ambition turns into greed or manipulation, losses can follow quickly. Long-term success depends on maintaining integrity while handling influence and power. 10th Lord in the 12th house. When the 10th Lord is placed in the 12th house, career energy moves toward foreign lands, isolation, service, or behind-the-scenes roles. This placement often indicates work connected with international environments, large institutions, or spiritual and humanitarian causes. Recognition may not appear immediately, but the work often has deep meaning. Many individuals with this placement feel drawn to helping roles or careers that operate quietly rather than publicly. Suitable fields include hospitals and healthcare institutions, NGOs and charitable organizations, international, remote, or foreign-based careers. The challenge here is delayed recognition. Success often comes later in life, once clarity, detachment, and purpose are fully developed. Important disclaimer: career outcomes should never be judged from the placement of the 10th Lord alone. A complete and accurate analysis must include the strength and dignity of the 10th Lord, planetary aspects and conjunctions, the Dashamsa chart, and current planetary periods and cycles. Astrology is a system of precision. There are no shortcuts. Closing and call to action. If you are seeking clear career direction, job versus business clarity, the right timing for growth or transition, personalized dasha-based insights, you are welcome to connect with AstroPatterns. Private consultations are available. If this explanation helped you, please like, share, and subscribe for authentic, structured Vedic astrology insights. Thank you for watching. Stay aligned, stay aware.